Hey everyone, welcome in. John here, lead maintainer of the open source Latterly.io, which is an educational platform that'll help you learn to code and land your first or next programming role. Today we are working on a content piece, the benefits of Latterly Premium blog article. So there's a few benefits of Latterly Premium, and I'd like to write those in a blog article to promote SEO and to make it easy to send it to people. When they want to understand the benefits. I can explain them verbally, but a lot of people are not watching these live streams. So when traffic arrives to the website, there are some cases where today they might go to the chat and they might not be logged in. So let's see. So currently they get this view, which says, please sign up or log in to continue. What I'd like to do instead is also give them a pitch on why they should sign up and why they should consider premium. And there's a few locations like this in the website. Currently, if you go to settings, I think I just redirect you to the homepage. Yeah. Instead, I'd like to get the same, please sign up or sign in to continue with a link to this pitch page for premium. And then after they sign up, I would like to be able to say, hey, consider premium as well. So this will help with monetization, and it will also help more gracefully handle unauthenticated experiences and promote signups, whether at the free tier or the premium tier. So this is an enabler for this premium page to pitch page thing. LLM redirect I just showed you, and then next step sign up is a related issue. Recommended next steps should say sign up now or something if you're not logged in. So currently, you can see I'm not logged in, and it says recommended next steps, complete the standard checklist. Okay, great, let's do that. Oh, well now it just says this, which is not good. What it should do is say, please sign up and then consider premium. And if they've completed the standard checklist, then I want to plug the advanced checklist. Oh, and I'm not signed in, and it's showing this. That's not good. Yeah, so this should not be showing up at all unless you're logged in. Okay, shouldn't show that unless logged in and premium. So there's elements of feature enhancement here, elements of content creation, and an element of a bug fix, because that's actually a bug fix. It shouldn't be showing. And once all these things are, and then I also want to track reimbursement click letters. So if they click here, boom, I want to trigger a Google Analytics event, because I actually don't know how many people I just started streaming, Tina, so I wasn't streaming while you were doing the new song. Shout out to Bring Me the Horizon, who just did a new Gwen Stefani cover. It's pretty good. I actually don't know how many people click this link, so I'd like to start tracking that. And once I start tracking that, then I'll finally be ready after more than a year to do the teachable import. So Latterly currently looks like this, right? But if you go to my YouTube channel, you see this different background picture because that's the old Teachable site, teachable.com, latterly.teachable.com. And if you go to the GitHub repo for Latterly, you'll see it's called Latterly 3. And that's because it's the third attempt at doing Latterly. There was an open source curriculum. It's now archived. The curriculum is still included in the website, but it's not a separate repo. So there was that. There was a collection of distributed tools. The new website consolidates those. Okay, so we went from the open source curriculum and distributed tools, then we went to a centralized teachable platform. It had pros and cons. The main con is that it's expensive. And so then I built my own teachable replacement, and that was the motivation for this current Latterly 3 repo. So I'll finally be able to do that. And then I want to do that import and then add some additional enhancements. And doing those enhancements after the import will allow me to email people and be like, hey, there's new cool stuff. So maintaining the momentum and excitement. Doing those after as opposed to before. I've done a bunch of feature enhancements prior, and it became a nickel and dime problem where I was telling myself, I'll make it better before the import because people will be more motivated to sign up, right? And I kept nickel and diming myself and delaying the Teachable import. That's why it's been more than a year. Well, Latterly is pretty good now, especially when you consider the advanced behavioral prep article that I think is really, really nice, and it's monetized. And so I think I have everything necessary for a go live MVP, basically, and I don't want to delay any longer. So we'll certainly keep making Latterly better, but I think we're good enough after these few things that I've mentioned that we can go with that Teachable import. And then you can see the further backlog in the roadmap. So we'll be doing an intro to Python and upskilling to the senior level are some of the things that you can look forward to. So a lot of content on the way. The technical infrastructure is pretty good at this point, and it's ready to roll out more content. I'm excited to do some stuff with Notebook LM. I did a proof of concept offline, and it went really well. So I'm excited to get some of that integrated into the website as well. All right, with that background, let's blog. Let's blog. The alpha and the omega of web development is the blog, isn't it? Here's some other things that I'll be doing in the next, very soon. Maybe not today. They're marked with today, but they'll be done very soon. So here are the main three features. I'm going to boot up Cursor. And make sure that I have the latest from main. I'll make a feature branch here, 392 premium article blog. Reset hard on origin main. Upstream this branch, and let's go to Control P Latterly. And I'll go to any of these blog articles. So this one is fine. I'll want to update this AI tool. I think the messaging here is confusing. So I want to update this AI tool article and then reference it because this is one of the main feature improvements. So today's date is March 16. I named these files off the date. So 2025-03-16, benefits of premium.md. And this basically acts as a pitch. Page. Okay. I'll copy over an existing article, and this is a premium article. I'll delete that, so this won't be premium. Top secret news to you, viewers of the stream will get to know. You can actually read all of the premium content for free if you go to the repo and read the markdown files. So on the website, it's paywalled, but it's actually open source behind the scenes. Okay, so this is article 23 now, if I'm not mistaken. Let's double check, 22, 23. Benefits of premium for Latterly.io. Or let's just say benefits of premium membership. Okay? Delete all this content. Latterly.io provides 3 core benefits for premium members at the low cost of $6 per month. One is Latterly AI tools. 2 is premium article access. And 3 is premium checklist access. Okay. Latterly AI tools will simply refer to the other article. I guess I'm not running the server yet. npm run dev. All right, so benefits of premium membership. provides 3 core benefits. Yeah. Okay. So the other link will be this URI. Good, that works. Oh, did I paste the wrong one? Yeah, I pasted the wrong one. Okay, talks about the Latterly AI tools. Premium article access. Let's do checklist first. Yeah, no, we'll do article access. Premium articles dive deep into important topics like advanced behavioral prep, methods for estimating project value, so there's just 2 articles for now, but I want to highlight the fact that this is a growing library. So we double slash the blog, so let me add the slash there. Nas says, what are you working on? You can check the stream for the intro where I give the context, but basically we're writing a blog article that describes the benefits of premium membership. Latterly.io's growing library of premium articles. Latterly.io's growing library of premium articles dive deep into important topics like advanced behavioral, let's just say advanced interview prep and methods for estimating project value. Should I say anything about future work? I think I want to stay away from describing future work, right? I just want to say, what are the benefits today? So we'll keep it simple. The premium checklist provides evidence-based tips and tools which can more than double the expected rate of job search performance for most professionals. In other words, these tools and tips can cut your job search time in half. So to get a link to this, it will be the advanced checklist. If I log in, yeah, learn more about LinkedIn Premium. So this one should have the 2.7. Okay, that's pretty much the article I want to put here. I don't want to do too much. So this closes 392. And this page is, I guess they changed it. It should say the fact about 2.7 better performance. LinkedIn Premium career features. Is it this? Yeah, so here's the data, 43% on that, 39% on that. 3 times, 1.6 times more likely to hear back, 3 times more likely to get hired. Using InMail, and then here you go, 2.6 times more likely to get hired on average on LinkedIn. So that is the overall factoid that more than doubles your job search performance on this one alone, but there's other tips. So I should use this link instead of this link. So where do I refer to this? I guess it's going to be in a get ignored file because it's my premium data. So let me look at my database, other tab here. Checklist, items. Checklist ID is 2, checklist ID is 3. So it's going to be checklist ID 3. Used LinkedIn Premium to connect with hiring managers. Used LinkedIn Premium to connect with hiring managers. Yeah, and then I interpolate a link. Okay, so let me change that link. So the link that I want to use is /career features. Okay, save that value. Now, if I refresh here, yeah, cool, it goes to this one now. Okay, so we did that update. I want to also update it in my local JSON. Let's go see where I have that stored. Under my checklist.json. No? Wow, I might not have it stored anywhere. Okay. Yeah. All right, well, I can pull it down. So if I pull it down, then that's going to be the backup checklists script. It says that it's not found. Oh, because I npm ran it. So let me try to just node it. Requires not defined. Okay, so we'll convert this over to TypeScript. Convert this to TypeScript. A similar TypeScript script is found at backup users. Is found as, I'll put it in backticks, async function backup users. Yeah, I think that should be good enough. Hopefully it's smart enough to figure out where the Prisma client is. That'll be a good test. Ryan Dickinson, welcome on YouTube. How could I get started as a contributor to open source, maybe even laterally? Definitely laterally. So I'm a big fan of Discord-driven development. So join the Discord. Hopefully you're already there. I can show you where it is, by the way. I think it'll be in the YouTube video description. It's also at laterally.io under the community dropdown. So community Discord. And then there's a channel for contribution. You can chat there. You can chat in the general channel. I don't mind. But you can also go to the issues tab. And this will be true at Laterally, and this will be true around the web. You can look for the tag good first issue. The label good first issue. Let's see if I have any. Okay, so here's a few good. Yeah, the linter would be a good one for you. LeetCode Solutions would be another good one. Adding unit tests is another good one. Or adding type definitions. So those are relatively low risk. I think this is fixed already, actually. Yeah, so this is obsolete, already fixed. Nice, love to see that. The simpler new app install, I would probably steer you away from that. You can take a crack at it if you want to, but the repo is a mono repo, and I'm going to be deleting this folder soon, and that'll make things less complicated, so you might want to wait on that one. You can add documentation, that's welcome. So those are some options that are relevant at Laterally and frankly around applications on the web. If you can get it running, improve documentation, improve types, improve tests, those are a really good way to get your kind of like feet into the repo and get some credibility as a contributor without producing risk. Then you can go on and add features if you want to. It's just a slightly higher barrier to entry. You can literally pick up any issue that you want. Or just commenting on an issue, providing feedback is helpful. And then a bunch of these say content or curriculum. And this is more laterally specific, but you can take a crack at any of these. And it's low risk because you're just creating markdown files. So the worst that's going to happen is I'm going to ask you to revise your markdown file. But if you have a background in system design, that would be one article that I would love to add that we need. Hope that helps. Thanks for the question. This one has 23 comments on it. Yikes. Yeah. You can still take a crack at it if you want to. Okay, so Why-Get Premium, that was fixed. Let's go back and look at the scripts. So now we have the TS file. It found the Prisma client. Good. So here, using strict types, I'll add the same comment up here. No such file as laterally IODB checklist JSON. Let me delete the JavaScript form. Yeah, we don't have a DB folder in this case. We have a Prisma folder. That is a change from the legacy Blitz DB, which had the DB folder. Checklist backup completed. So let's go look. And here's, oh, I had a separate premium checklist. That was the reason. Stage this, I'll stage this. Premium checklist was written. Good. And checklists, we changed the versions, not a big deal. I think this is all fine. I think that's fine. Okay, and then here, I just want to get ignore this, but let's make sure, here it is, with the career features. Good, so that looks good. And then I'll update my get ignore. Let's see, laterally get ignore. Here it is. So we're ignoring the premium checklist file. So this feature is TS backup checklists. That looks good to me. What theme am I using? This looks like the wrong theme. OneDark Pro Night Fly. Yeah, this is the one I want to use. Okay, I'm using it. I just didn't recognize it. That's okay. Looks good. All right, so this article is, I think, too confusing. Ladderly.io is pleased to announce 5 new AI tools for you to use. 2 different AI tools for you to use. This article describes each tool with its area of focus. Both tools are available as part of Ladderly Premium. And I call one Copilot. I call one chat and I call one Copilot. So here, this is the Copilot. Yeah, I think that's fine. Ali, thanks for the follow. I did these backwards. Oops. Chat and Copilot. Okay, Latterly.io is pleased to announce 2 different AI tools for you to use. This article describes each tool with its area of focus. Both tools are available as part of Latterly.io Premium. Latterly.io Chat is a chat app similar to ChatGPT or T3 Chat. I don't know how they stylize it. Do they include a space character? T3 space chat. Latterly.io. Let's see. We'll just call it Latterly Chat and Latterly Copilot. Latterly Chat is a blank or untrained mode of chat which directly sends your messages to the underlying model. And then Latterly Copilot. Latterly Copilot is a trained model which is aware of all of the best practices from Latterly.io. Use cases include 1. Language-based search. Easily find, and related, and thousands of related social media posts. But social media videos. Latterly Copilot is a trained model which is aware of Latterly.io site content, thousands of Latterly.io videos and social media posts, curated additional content and instructions. Curated additional content, tools, and answers to frequently asked questions. So I'll stage this and then I'll ask Cursor to finish up this article. Update the article to finish the use cases include list and simplify the following text. Hopefully it doesn't butcher it too bad. So did it follow instructions by not editing prior text? That's correct. It only edited following text. Good. Easily find relevant laterally content using natural language queries. Career guidance. Technical assistance, get help with coding problems. Yep. Interview prep, practice common interviewing scenarios for coding. For practice common interviewing scenarios. It's just a little bit generic, but it is accurate. Learning support, access curated learning resources and study plans. I guess that's fine. I think this why use it part, I don't need that. General consultant AI. I don't need the link. I gave you the link already. Common questions. Yeah, interview simulation. I'll say practice technical and behavioral interviews. Yeah, practice technical and behavioral interviews with feedback aligned to Laterally.io's unique approach. Interview simulation tips. Do interview simulation tips. Sample questions. Here are some common questions that Laterally Copilot is trained to help with. How should I learn to code? How can I land more interviews? Yep. Good, these are good. Interview simulation tips. What are some, I can really just cut that down to a line item. What are some job offer negotiation tips? Yeah, and then role playing for soft skills. That's actually like a whole other item. Trained role play for soft skill development. Interview simulation tips. Game-based soft skill development. Usage. Benjamin Nicklaus, what's up, bro? How's everything going? Going pretty well, man. Got this AI that I'm trying to foster usage on. I think I made it too confusing because I wanted to release 5 separate tools. Now it's just 2. So I think it's going to be much more usable now. There's a trained one and an untrained one. Yeah, and this, look at this name. It's just like confusing. PMTLM AI, what? How can I design and evaluate a technical project? Trust me, Trust me, AI program I am working on for work is killing my brain. They're great. You just got to know how to use them, right? Okay, technical design usage. The Latterly Copilot can help you construct a design document for a technical project or ballpark impact related to a previously completed project. A pro tip for this use case is to use paste from Markdown into a new Google document. Let's do 2 pro tips. 2 pro tips. Let's do 3 pro tips. 3 pro tips for this use case include: 1, be explicit. Let's see. Be explicit about whether you are estimating a prior project or asking for assistance in authoring a new design document. Consider drafting the design document and then further refining on a section by section basis. You might ask, for example, help me refine the risks and mitigations section of this design doc. Okay, and then the third is use the paste from Markdown in Google. Convert Markdown to Google Docs on paste. Paste from Markdown. Have you ever hired people? I've done a bunch of interviews and hiring on the job. I don't employ people. I mean, I've used contractors and freelancers and stuff, but I have not hired anyone on a W-2 basis for my own, like, incorporated Latterly. Latterly is not currently incorporated. It's an open source project. Ben says, one thing I wanted to ask you is, have you ever used Valtio for state management? No, I've not. If not, check it out. Okay, let's check it out quickly. We'll do a two-minute tangent here. Okay, so it's for React. Good start. We love React. So I'm going to be asking why not just use context API or use state. I like the primitives here. I like it's using primitives. So it's a store architecture. This is going to be Redux-like. Again, I'm wondering why not use context API. So you can take a snapshot. That's cool. Yeah, this is just like a nicer Redux. I think the syntax is cool. I wouldn't use it though because I just don't feel a pain point with the context API. I guess if you have like a real pain point with the context API, then you could use this. Much cleaner and easier to use. Yeah, it looks pretty clean, not gonna lie. It looks pretty clean. It does. It looks clean. Laterally site uses context. It's out of the. So here's a real problem with this. If you're searching for a job, nobody knows about this, right? Like, let's go to Indeed. Nobody knows about this. So one of the problems with these niche libraries, even if they do provide an ergonomic improvement, is that you're breaking the industry norm. So there's only 4 jobs that mention it. If I say React context, there's like thousands of jobs, right? So laterally, we want you to get the tools that are going to get you employed. That being said, this looks cool. If it takes off one day, maybe I'll use it. One of the issues is that the ecosystem, there's new stuff popping up all the time, so I don't want to be refactoring all day. And that's actually a pitfall that I see a lot of people for side projects and frankly on the job. They fall into this is they're constantly, oh, this library is pretty cool. Let me re-architect my whole app to use this new library. So I have a strong bias against doing that unless I have a substantial felt pain point. And I know some people complain the context API, it's maybe not the easiest thing in the world to use, but it's just not, it's just not bad enough that I've really reached for anything. I do love Zod, I do love form validation, so I don't like to handle my forms with just use state. But again, I think that's something that's not just true for me, it's actually true at the industry level. So if we go back to Indeed, if we look for like Zod, I bet there's going to be more than 4. Okay, still not that many, but it's more than 4. Cool, thanks for showing it to me. It looks cool. Hope it catches on. Interview simulation tips. Practice different types of tech interviews. Coding rounds, behavioral questions, system design, recruiter screenings, technical conversations. I'll link over to advanced behavioral prep for that. Oh, I reversed the link syntax again. Okay, the pirate store method, love that. Okay, improve your soft skills through simulated workplace scenarios, communication practice, problem solving exercises. Let's get rid of that. Performance, feedback, and coaching. Improve your soft skills through LLM assisted role play with these things. A sample prompt for this use case might be, let's provide a simulated workplace RPG. RPG episode. Let's focus on team communication. Let's see how this works. We can actually do this together and see how it works. So if I go over to the chat, let me log in. Okay, I can definitely help you with that. As the Latterly General Consultant AI, I don't have the capability to run a full interactive... Oh, I need to change the training data then. Scenario, the delayed feature. You are a software engineer at Tech Forward Solutions, a mid-sized company. Problem. This works well enough. But I don't want it to give me the answer. I think I need to retrain it. It just like gave me the answer. That's kind of a bummer. But I think this worked well enough that it generated like an episode. Improve soft skills through LLM assisted roleplay with this. Let me go to my YouTube and pull one of the videos. I'll just link it. Game-based AI analysis. Oh, that's a bias analysis. Yo, where's this video? Yeah, this one. Role-playing would be... Additional prompts can be found in this video. Okay, I think it looks pretty good. Let me read the article as a user. So now I go to the blog. Latterly chat, Latterly Copilot sample questions. Here are some common questions the Latterly Copilot is trained to help with. I think this is pretty good. Okay. We currently don't store the data, but I don't want to save that because I think people want us to eventually save. Oh, we do not use. Too Fast, Too Furious says, what's up? M4HDI, got an Amazon interview coming up. How long does each behavioral question last? You should try to give an answer in 3 minutes, and you should be prepared to follow up, so that talking about a particular question might take anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes, depending on how much follow-up there is. So you can use the Advanced Behavioral Interview Prep blog article. It's on screen now. That'll really help you with that. Anecdotes. Do I have my list of anecdotes? So I prepare them ahead of time. The article will walk you through this stuff, but I write out one anecdote, takes about a page. So practice them beforehand and try to pin them to the particular leadership principles so that you know you're giving signal on different leadership principles. And yeah, I think the pro tip is to write these out ahead of time and verbally practice them. Don't just like type to a chat GPT, like verbalize them. And try to, is this like a good tip? It seems simple, but it's good. Try to smile while you're giving the answer. What do you work at now? We're working on the blog, basically. Why you should get premium. So this is a better AI tool explanation. I'll need to retrain my model because the model thinks there are 5 tools, but there aren't. So after I deploy this, I'll retrain it on the new site data. Good. I think this is what I wanted out of this article. Related is 388. Premium page to pitch page. Let's read this. If you don't have premium, have the user view a pitch with a call to action instead of an error. Yeah, so they don't see an error today. What they will see is also bad though. So we'll go ahead and close them both. Yeah, we can do them together. Okay, so if I'm not logged in, this page should show something else. And the problem starts here. The problem starts here on the home page. So source, app, page TSX, this is the main page, close others. We send the session to the homepage content. All right, here's the session. As a paid member, you can access the, and so here's the issue, right? If there's no session at all, if there's no session at all, then I evaluate them as not on the free tier. That's a mistake. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm not logged in and I don't see that advanced thing. That's good. What are you building? Chat, y'all want to let him know? Make sure I didn't break my test with that. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm not logged in. There's the chat page, this other chat page, 1, 2. Now we're going into the redirect thing. So I want to make a pitch page. LLM redirect is ironically 404. That's a funny, funny name here. Closes number 404. User must be signed in to use a chat tool. I'll bring this over to the right so we can kind of focus on it. This is kind of done. We'll close that. This we're kind of working on. All right, so there's the Copilot view, the chat view. You're not logged in, you're not logged in. The settings is another one. Okay, so here's the chat view. Wow, this is loose state. I'm surprised by that. So here's the client chat. Where is it used? It's used in this page. Right. Authenticate, require premium. Good. So with the laterally page wrapper, we require premium, right? And this is the view right here. And I want to extract this as like a laterally pitch. I'll just call it a laterally pitch component. So this will now be a core component. And I want it to give them a better call to action, which includes a reference to the blog article. All right, let's just make sure that this is connected. So here, please sign up or continue. Just to make sure it's connected, I'll say eat a banana. Eat a banana, cool. All right, we're connected. No one in the chat answered what we're building. We are building... We added a blog article about why you should sign up for premium. And one of the reasons you should sign up for premium is because I have these awesome AI tools. So I improved the communication around what the tools are and how to use them. Okay, and now that this basically benefits are clarified, now whenever a user goes to a section where they need to sign up, I want to pitch them, give them a little more context about why they should sign up. So please sign up, but like why though? Well, one reason is whatever link that you clicked is behind a authentication gate. So ostensibly you already have an incentive to do that. But I want to include a call to action to sign up for premium as well. Yo, thoughts on coding with AI? I mean, I've been doing this whole time. Do you code with AI? Yeah, I'm using Cursor IDE right now. So you see this over here. This is, even when I was using the tab autocomplete, that was based by AI. So we've been using AI. I'm a big fan. I like Cursor. That's my TLDR. One day I'll do a prompt deep dive. It's in my backlog. So I have like a prompt technique video, but I haven't done a blog article on it. There's a bunch of techniques. I won't get into them, but like encasing technical terms in backticks is a good tip. Using questions, knowing when to refresh your context or start a new thread, being aware of which model to use and when. Although that latest one, A lot of people are doing this intelligent routing for you now, and it seems to work pretty well. So that's less important now. Once I get into the industry though, okay, because I feel weird using it in uni, but I learned so much, I just feel like it won't be good once I get into the industry. Am I using MCP? No, what would I use MCP for? I don't have a use case for it on this computer, like for Laterally. We use MCP at work. It's one of those things, a lot of people talk about it, but the use case for it is like pretty rare. It's impactful when there is a use case, but you don't just want to use a tool if you don't have a use case for it just to say that you're using it. That's not smart. Okay, so here's the Laterally pitch component. Please sign up or log in to continue. Please sign up or log in to continue. I'll just use this again. Same style. Laterally.io is available for free. Sign up for Laterally Premium to access even more features. Sure. Let's give an exclamation point. We love an exclamation point, right? I want the next import. Are more devs being encouraged to use AI in the tech sector? Yes, the answer is yes. Automate task maybe. What task would I be automating? An MCP is not going to automatically blog this stuff. I mean, yeah, the gains from automation are really small there compared to the effort of setting up an MCP tool to write a blog article. What would it do? Like, okay, it could create a file with the right date prefix, and it could add that top piece. That's all it would do for me. So don't over automate. Don't build like an automation tool chain if it's going to give you like a 1 second per day advantage. 1 second per day per person over Amazon scale would be cool. But 1 second per day per me, I would have to be using this thing like 100 years to recoup my time, right? Okay, so now I'm not logged in, good. So let's go try to use the chat. Laterally.io is available for free. Sign up for Laterally Premium to access even more features. I think this is fine for now. All right. So we have the LLM redirect fixed, but I want to take care of the settings page. There's still this weird thing where if you show up on the advanced page, so I'm not logged in, I go to the checklist. Yeah, this is one of the weird ones I still want to do. So I still want to take care of the checklists and the settings page. Control P, checklists, my basic checklist. This is the Blitz page. Nope. Laterally IO, my basic. Here we go. Laterally page wrapper. Authenticate, but not require premium. Okay. And then, so that should solve that. Yeah. My basic checklist. Now, if I somehow get to premium, this weird thing happens. So we'll go over there. My premium checklist, and we require premium on that one. So I want to hold this open because I want to handle the edge case where I'm logged in, but I don't have premium. Okay, and settings page is the other. Settings page. So currently, the settings page redirects to the home page if the user is not logged in. I don't know if I even want to prompt. Yeah, I don't even think I even want to prompt it. I just want to do this one by hand. Try this stuff. And then what was I doing? I was like throwing an error. Yeah, it was just literally catching the authentication error. Let's see. Yeah, so instead of redirect, I can just show them. Show unauthorized users. Show pitch to unauthorized users. Cool. Sign up or log in to continue. So let's say I log in. I think that's everything I needed to do, right? And now I don't redirect them. That's cool. So now let's take premium off my account. So I'm going to my database on the other tab. Oh, what's my user ID? $416. Subscription table, user ID 416. and I will impersonate a free user. Okay. So now I can log in. Cool, so now I'm a free user. And I go do my standard checklist. Sometime here it should talk about the advanced checklist. No? All right, that's kind of a separate issue then. Discord search techniques, understanding user settings. Ooh, let's fix that. Okay, so the checklist is pointing at the Latterly blog, but really I want it to point at the relative URL. That's not a big deal. But now we go to localhost, blog. Okay. So the localhost one has the correct settings here. This article explains the purpose of each of your Latterly user settings. Not everything is covered here, so I want to phrase that. This article explains the purpose of your Latterly user settings. Email, backup email, Stripe email, first and last name, profile blurb. We also want skills. These fields provide information to others who may be seeking to network, to hire talent or consume or like purchase or pay for certain services like career coaching. I think it's networking reasons. So now I really do want to go to my settings page. All right, so I'm not premium. You're signed into a free account. Good. And this is top networking reasons. Services, skills, and networking reasons. And services offered. Whether you're open to attending hackathons, conferences, meetups, or participating in small instructor-led classes, these settings allow us to tailor event notifications to your preferences. Cool. So settings is looking good now. Now I want to test that edge case. Oh, I want to go. Why is the checklist not talking about thought about premium? Probably these need to get removed. Yeah, I don't think it talks about premium at all. Okay. That will be an improvement. So if I don't have premium, how do I even know that I should get it? Oh, consider one of the paid plans below. This should say consider laterally premium. Complete the standard checklist, consider laterally premium, and book an expert session. Good. Okay, I do think laterally premium needs to have yeah, this is kind of messed up. So if I'm already signed in, then paying for laterally premium, the link doesn't really work. So this is good. 404 is good. $388, this is good. So these three are covered, I think. Except for the edge case. So the edge case is that I'm signed in, but I have free. So now let me go to chat. A premium subscription is required to access this content. Please upgrade to premium. Only $6 a month. Good. Okay, the problem is that link is broken. Let me also separate the paragraph there. Premium subscription is required to access this content. So that looks good. So let me put a to-do so I don't forget. To-do, if signed in with Laterally Free, the link to Premium doesn't work right now. Vim Master Race, no thank you. All right, so what's the name of this feature? The main feature here is fix checklist auth gate. Let's make sure my tests are still passing. Cool. All right, and so the issue is, how do I sign up for Premium, dude? Like, okay, you convinced me. You convinced me to get Premium. Also, I can do a sign up for Premium here as well. Welcome, you are signed into a free account. This will be nice because I basically have a centralized place where I'm going to the sign up for Premium thing. Learn more about user settings. So why is this not showing up? Learn more about Laterally Premium. Learn more about Laterally Premium, learn more about user settings. Okay, the links work. Thank you for the follow. The links work, but the premium condition check here is not working. I'm going to use a ternary instead of a ampersand. Yo, what? Is premium true? You're signed into a free account. Oh, it's backwards. Yeah, so this should say is free account. Yeah, is premium. Should be like that. Should be like that. So these were swapped around basically. Okay. You're signed into a free account, learn more about premium. Okay. (00578). Thanks for the follow. So you're learning about premium, right? You go over here and you're like, whoa, this is great. So how do we do this? The way you're supposed to be able to do this is to click this Join Now button. Oh, do I just not have it on? I guess it works in prod, but not localhost is the issue, eh? So let me go look at prod. Yeah, okay, that's the issue. I just don't have the environment variable on localhost. Okay. So my blog article, I need to inject the link somehow. So I'll make a new chat. I need like a magic string or something. In the pricing grid, users can sign up for premium. I'd like to add a link to the blog article, which is being processed as Markdown. Let's replace the magic string with a link that says sign up for premium and has the correct URL based on the environment variable used in the pricing grid. Oh, I can just do that? Okay. I thought I was going to have to do some change to my file over here, like my Markdown processing. So no, it just says sign up plan ID 40. Let's try this. I don't think that's going to work, is it? Maybe it will work. Okay, so let me try to fix my environment variables and see if it'll work. Cool. I'm going to take my code off screen so I can open my env file. And this is what? The Stripe Premium Product ID. Stripe Pay. Stripe Payment Link. Okay. All right. That's my template env file. I don't care if you see that. My actual env, I think I updated it. So now I got this link. Great. It takes me over there. Great. And now what if I say consider Latterly Premium, sign up for Premium, you're already logged in. Yeah. Click to sign up for premium now. This is a nice call to action, but when I click it, it takes me to this wrong place. So plan ID is 40. It's $6 a month. What if I go to the home page with plan ID 40? So here, sign up plan ID 40, home plan ID 40. Yeah, there's no automatic logic that kicks off this. Let me try the other way that it mentioned, copy changed line. See if this works. That'll be cool if that just works. Yeah, no, it's trying to do a string literal there. Let me show the sign up page. Sign up. So I could do a check for plain ID 40 on the sign up page and redirect them. And that could work, but I would prefer to just do the one click. I will, let's see. All right, cool. It understands what I want to do. The sign up plan ID 40 thing, I just don't want that. I'll say remove logic around plan ID and just use okay, target blank, good. Yeah, so now we're just replacing the one. If href is this thing, oh, so we're looking for the href value there. Yeah, that works. That's actually a little bit confusing. Yeah, I'll go for that. If it is premium sign up link. Now I don't care if you're authenticated, right? And so in the blog article, instead of interpolating the whole anchor as a magic string, I'll just look for the href, a magic href. That's nice. So we may be able to disregard all of this stuff. So let me disregard that. I have it on my clipboard in case I need to bring it back. Whoa, it's pink. Okay. I don't like that it's pink. Everything else is cool. So here, the class name, I want to change that class name. So if I just get rid of the special styling, now it looks like an ordinary link. Good. Might be worth bolding it. I think bolding it is worth it. Text bold. Did I just say bold? I forgot how to do the font bold. Font bold. Now it pops a little bit. That's good. Yeah, I think that's good. What do you think, chat? Click to sign up for premium now. How do I get the use? Oh yeah, that's why that's why we cared if you're authenticated. Yeah, I actually do care. I actually do care if you're authenticated. Okay. I removed the authentication check. Let's add it back. If the user is not authenticated, click to sign up for premium now. Should direct them to sign up as you previously suggested. You're right, Claude. Sorry, or whoever you are. We should add some data for Stripe in the case where the user is authenticated. don't need both this and user ID. If the user ID is truthy, they are logged in. So I'm not going to be able to statically render this page. It's kind of a bummer. Let me look more closely at this. So if it's the premium sign up link, I'll stage that. I want to extract that logic because it's a little, yeah, and now it's pink again. Dude, stop making it pink. Stop making it pink. So I'm currently logged in, so it's gonna let me sign up. And now I have the client reference ID 416, that's good. But if I log out, it's gonna say click to sign up for premium. Whoa. Click to sign up for premium now. Nice. It the language there works in either case. Note, you must already be logged in to purchase premium. If you are not logged in, you'll be redirected to sign up for a free account before purchasing premium. Ladderly.io provides 3 core benefits for premium members at the low cost of $6 per month. Good. I think this works. Maybe this block should be below the list of 3, but I like having it right up front. Thoughts, chat? How do we feel? Cool. I think it works. So this feature is sign up for premium from blog article. Make sure our tests are still passing. Great.